What's up, everyone? Welcome to a brand new video. This is my third taking the video because Streamlabs wants to be annoying. But we got a brand new weapon, the Pixel Games Heavy. The new patch update 25.2.2 update came out. And we got a brand new Heavy. This is the only thing brand new in this update, by the way, because the other stuff is just bug fixes. So this is the only brand new content we can make. Because who cares about bug fixes? So the weapon itself has a fire rate of 16, capacity of 5, and a mobility of 65. It has rockets and random effect. And we'll test this right now on our test subject right here, Mr. What.
Hey, what's up?
So let's see how much damage this does. He's using Dreams Warden and the Moon Phaser set effect, the one in the lobby right now.
And the veteran armor.
And the veteran armor, so that's pretty much like best setup right there. So we'll see how much damage this does. No modules, by the way. That pretty much almost one-tapped him. Yeah, that's almost a one-tap with barrier, two separate things of barrier. So that's like, what, 500 plus base damage overall? Something like that. You have area damage as well, which is very OP as well. It almost one-shots as well. No modules. This is no modules, by the way. No modules gameplay.
Alright, now try modules.
Okay, now we're going to try some modules. I have X mods, so depending on your module level. It really doesn't matter, though. If you insta-hit someone, it's going to one-tap. Just one taps with Dreams Warden and the barrier effect. It doesn't matter. If you got X mods, it's just going to one tap. That's how OP it is.
It's one taps regardless. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's try the AoE as well with the modules. That's gonna kill him with the effects. Yep. Let me just mid here is using Tianding and Turtle Shell. Let's see if it one taps him. Okay, it almost one taps him. Turtle Shell is a little bit more OP, so. Ulti does less damage, by the way, just saying. You're not going to get that damage on ulti like you do on the Squid Games Heavy or Pixel Games Heavy. Now we're going to test the maximum damage we can do with this set effect. I mean the Heavy. This does have rocket jump, but if you just shoot at the ground, it's just going to one tap you and self-destruct you. So either do it whenever you have your invincibility thing, or just jump and rocket jump. That way you can like not eliminate yourself. That's at 326. That's like 600 base damage. This has no headshot damage, but that doesn't even matter. Who cares about that? You don't really need to do headshot damage with a Heavy. This Heavy will be in a free-to-play event, so 100% get this Heavy. If you have the opportunity and the time, get the Heavy no matter what. It should be like a 10-day, something like that event, maybe longer. You got plenty of time to probably get this. It should be free-to-play, so I don't see why not you shouldn't get this. Unless they nerf it, of course, it's a possibility, but they didn't nerf Touchdown Gauntlets, Tiandang, or any of that before its release. So I don't think they're going to nerf this. Pretty rare. Yeah, this weapon's OP. And I would like to thank Mr. What and Mid for helping me with the damage tests. And now you guys know how OP it is. And that reminds me of something. There's a glitch. Like I said, this update was mainly bug fixes. That's the whole point of the update. But there is still this glitch with the Moon Phaser where you can fly. It's like jetpack, but with a weapon. You can do this in pretty much any map. But yeah, you just basically start flying. Some sort of glitch with the projectile or something, but yeah, that's the glitch. But yeah, like I said, this Heavy is broken. Don't know why Dez released it. The only downside about this Heavy is the ammo capacity. It is only 5, which is not too great, because you know how the Mummy has like 7. Rocket Hands has like what, 8? Yeah, 8 capacity, which is probably the other 2 top heavies in the game right now. But 5 is still not terrible. So you could still do some really good gameplay just spamming this heavy. This is also, you could just use it in a 3-cat loadout like Howl the Mummy, Rocket Hands, like very small fixelate just like Howl the Mummy. Very fast travel time. You're pretty much gonna get an insta hit when you shoot this. Also, the projectiles do have a different color. One's orange, probably for burning. One's pink, one's green for poison. I don't know what the pink one does. I'm guessing green is poison, orange is fire. Pink, I don't know. Oh, pink is probably bleeding. Pink is probably bleeding, so that's whatever color you see your bullet is the effect that it will give when you hit the enemy. So I took off all my armor, wear, and everything, the modules, to test the raw base damage. And it does 142, which is around 284 base damage if you're doing the old calculations. With the AoE, it can be around 103, 107, something like that. Depends how close you hit the enemy, but raw base damage is direct hit. Raw base damage with direct hit, 284. Now we're gonna go into some Deathmatch Classic Pool and just test out the heavy. Just do some random gameplay with it. See how good we can do. We got a fresh lobby, so it's mainly bots, but that's okay. There's a few real players here. Do like the icon whenever you get the kill. Yeah, you're gonna be one-shotting pretty much everyone with this thing. Unless they just use a full-on barrier effect, like every barrier they can. Otherwise, it'll just one-tap them, like Turtle Shell. If they use that, it might not one-shot them, but otherwise, it will one-shot. Okay, that time I self-destructed. This thing does have really strong self-destruction, destruction, as you saw from the testing. So try not to do that, because you'll just get instantly one-tapped. Let's try out some Turtle Shell and Hypnofrog. See what we can do with this. Because the AoE will even be way bigger if you use these two. Yeah, you can probably beat a whole 3-cat spam. Like, if someone uses a loadout like this, if you spam the heavy, as long as you don't late join, you could probably win a game. This is just how OP it is. It's just an instant one-tap. It is very broken. I will do some more gameplay with this on stream today, later today, so if you don't see this video, you will see it there. But yeah, definitely gets this heavy when it comes out. It is very broken. I would definitely say this does go into top 1 heavy now, because before I would say top 1 was either Howl the Mummy or Rocket Hands. In my opinion, Howl the Mummy, because it's weakening and all that. And I think it did slightly more damage, I'm not sure. But Rocket Hands is also a contender, but now this weapon beats it. Again, the only downside is ammo, but ammo isn't too much of a big problem, unless you're just spamming it. Because this works for both casual and 3-cat loadouts, so it's not one type of style restricted. You could use it in, what, Nuclear City, you could use it in Temple of Elements, whatever map you like, you could just spam this and get so many kills. Somehow I self-destructed right there. We did get a 2nd place, unfortunately, but that's okay. We weren't going for the win anyway. 40 kills just spamming the heavy. You're not going to beat a pro 3-cat player like I had in my lobby. But it's still possible. If you use a point set, you could probably beat them. In points, at least. Yeah, that is a review of the Pixel Games Heavy. 100%. Don't miss it out. Don't miss out. You don't want to miss out on this heavy. It'll probably come next week on Friday, because the current event ends in 3 days, and after this will be the Pixel Poll event with the heavy. So
Steam play pool.
Do not miss out on the event. This is how the event will work. It's a 10-day event, so it's like a mini game type of event. I'm not sure if we had an event like this in the past. This seems like a new concept, which is actually pretty fun because all the events are just recycled old events. So if this is an actual new event, I'm pretty excited for this because it's unique and brand new. So players must roll the dice and move closer to the grand prize on the event game board. Dice rolls can be earned by completing event tasks or purchased in the event shop. So you can either purchase dice rolls or complete tasks, something like we've had in the past. The main reward is of course the heavy weapon with low fire rate. It didn't really have a low fire rate. It had a pretty fast fire rate. High damage that fires random rockets. So they did say high damage. Very high damage, in matter of fact. The weapon itself does look really nice. I do like the design. It looks more like a special though. But that's the review. I will see you guys later today.